My car's been taken away. What did you have to do with it? I know it was you.
What was it, a Hot Wheels car?
You better shut your mouth before I put sawdust in your eye.
I don't even have a mouth.
Sawdust!
HasLab has made robots in disguise relevant again, so why not take a look into another recent remake from the series? With the Target exclusive subline Buzzworthy Bumblebee and Toys R Us Canada, the long-awaited Autobot worker Tow line finally got a toy for the Legacy Evolution line. This is something I've always wanted but never expected. Tow line arrived on Earth with a very important mission: to tow away cars and bots who are parked in a no parking zone. I shudder at the idea without him doing the good and noble deed. Tow line, of course, transforms into a tow truck, but this is a more scrappy and savage version with the spikes, large engine components, blades on the bumper, spare wheel like a saw blade, and huge exhaust built to kill nearby plants with its smoke. Oh look, it's raining birds. Along with the armored windows and scrap metal covers, this is actually a repaint of the Scrap Hook figure. I mean, I'm glad Tow line got the opportunity, but part of Tow line's charm was that he was an everyday city-style tow truck in Kongu colors. But still good mold. I like that they kept the toe and arm purple. I love the bright colors, the silver and teal on the wheel wells. They tried to keep it solid by not picking the more armored bits with paint, but with this mold, it's just not feasible. You're going to see it regardless. There's multiple portholes, and with the Junkions, he can fully split to form weapons and armor for other figures. All while the torso just hangs back and cheers them on. Go get him! I know I would prefer either a more dedicated sculpt or something simpler, but I can't help but smile that Tow line out of any Robots in Disguise character showed up out of nowhere. Robot mode. Ka-chow, cha-chow!
Did I just hear parking in a no parking zone? Oh, you can run, but it's already too late.
Master of No Parking keeps all the bells and whistles of a post-apocalyptic Junkion, but now the robot form comes together better with a clean square chest, orange and teal highlights. It's so bright, and that's one of the features of Tow line I adore. You can't tell me this isn't something of the early 2000s, especially since he looks again like Kongu. He's got big heels so he stands properly, and I guess we could plug the hook to the back to make it closer to the original. At least they nailed the head, with the quadruple forehead cylinders, teal bandana, small mouth mask, and orange visor.
That's almost like I take a lunch home.
Head rotation, shoulders out and in, forward to back rotation below, double elbow, wrist rotation, waist rotation, hips out and in, forward to back rotation below, knee bend, foot joint, and tilt. Well, posability would be fine if they didn't mess up the elbow. Not only is the clip joint loose, but the rotation is too tight so it constantly pops off. Let's take a look at the accessories. You can leave the pipes and engine parts, but popping them off, I like to plug the pipes on the wheels. The engine forms two blasters, and along with it, the spare wheel forms a shield, and the hook plugs onto the arm to form... well, it's still a hook. I know I shouldn't be surprised, but Tow line is not a figure I'd expect in Legacy. I think people always found him charming, either from the show, the toy, or even the colors, but he never stood out too far to feel like a required or reoccurring bot. He is just a random exclusive Buzzworthy Bumblebee figure that has no relation to Bumblebee whatsoever, but I'm so glad to finally own a Tow line since I never got the original toy before it. While the elbows are a disaster and the sculpt is a bit more edgy than it should be, I think just the idea alone will catch people's attention. Just watch out where you park your car though.